The phone rang as I sat alone in my study, Margaret's photo catching the late afternoon light off San Diego Bay. Lauren's voice came sharp, entitled, "Jack, we need you to watch the kids the whole summer. 3 full months. Europe trip with friends is booked. You're retired anyway. What else are you doing?" My chest tightened like a fist around old grief. 2 years since cancer took Margaret, and the emptiness still echoed in every room, every quiet morning when I reached for her hand that wasn't there. I am Jack Harlan, 68, widower. For 35 years, I wore the robes of a United States District Judge for the Southern District of California, listening to families torn apart, weighing justice with mercy. Those years taught me that assumptions are the quiet killers of love. Yet to Lauren I had become invisible, an old man taking up space, useful only when convenient. Her eye rolls at my stories, her boasts about her MBA and 42,000 Instagram followers, had chipped away at me until I felt like a ghost in my own life. Still, the grandchildren, Tommy's curious eyes, Sophie's giggles, Luke's sticky hugs, little Mia's trust, were the only light left. How could I refuse them? The disrespect burned, but love for those 4 small souls burned deeper. That night I held Margaret's picture, whispering the ache I could never say aloud. She sees nothing of the man who once decided fates in federal court. Yet if I strike back, I become the bitter relic she imagines. I chose another path. I invited her for coffee on the patio the next day. She sat in Margaret's chair, phone in hand, scrolling her feed. "Lauren," I began, voice steady though my heart raced with years of unspoken pain, "you've made assumptions about me. I was a federal judge. I spent decades protecting families, children especially, from the very pitfalls you're stepping into without knowing." Her face paled. I spoke not in anger but from the hollow place grief had carved inside me. I explained California's child privacy laws, how commercial posts featuring minors needed careful handling to avoid exploitation claims, the tax rules for influencers that could quietly unravel a brand if ignored. This isn't a threat. It's the same wisdom I offered in courtrooms. Protect what matters before it breaks. Tears filled her eyes. The polished influencer facade cracked, and for the first time I saw the young mother beneath the pressure, the fear of falling behind, the need to prove she was building something lasting. "I thought you were just existing," she whispered. "The posts, the sponsorships, keeping up appearances. It made me blind. I'm sorry, Jack. I never asked." In that moment my own walls crumbled. The loneliness I had carried like a stone since Margaret left poured out in quiet words. How retirement had felt like erasure until the children reminded me I still had stories worth telling. We talked for hours, raw, real, the kind of conversation that heals what silence had wounded. Lauren canceled the long Europe plans. That summer became ours. Mornings with the kids at the beach where I answered Tommy's questions about fairness, evenings where Lauren asked about my hardest cases with genuine curiosity. Her content shifted, honest, disclosed, never using the children for clicks. Michael joined us more, the family circle tightening around shared truth instead of old hurts. Months later, at dinner, Lauren introduced me to friends as my father-in-law, Judge Harlan, her voice soft with earned respect. Tommy now dreams of courtrooms. Inside, the grief still visits, but it no longer owns me. We learned that every life holds unseen chapters. Assumptions divide us. Listening, truly listening, mends what matters most. Respect isn't demanded. It blooms when we stop erasing each other and start seeing the full heart behind the years.